Welcome to One Chemistry. Always try to do your best. Now, let us see about 100 concepts in organic chemistry. We are seeing it as episode. This is the episode number 9. If you didn't watch previous episodes, I encourage you to go and see. Here, we solve 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. Let us see the question number 1. The starting material is metaanizole. You are using lithium and liquid ammonia and tertiary butyl alcohol. And reagent is metachloroperbenzoic acid. They ask you to find the product. All products are with loss of aromaticity with epoxidation. Whether the epoxidation near the methoxide or the methyl or away from the methyl, away from the methoxide. So there are the 4 possibilities. From the reactant to product you might guess regioselective epoxidation is occur and loss of aromaticity is the real question here. The answer is C. Let us see how. The starting metal is metaanizole. You are using lithium in liquid ammonia. It is special reducing agent and selectivity dictated by anion. Discussing the mechanism beyond the scope. So here the simple thing you should memorize is loss of aromaticity is occur and double bond form near the electron donating group, or you can say reduction away from the electron donating group. So here double bond form near the electron donating group, which is 1,4 bond. Then next step we are using metachloroperbenzoic acid. It is the oxidizing agent. It oxidizes the more electron rich center there. So electron rich bond oxidized. So epoxidation form near O-methyl. Because mesomeric effect is stronger than inductive effect, the epoxidation happen at O-methyl. So the answer is clearly C. Here you have to learn 2 important concepts. The first concept is the pitch reduction 1,4-diene form, which is near electron donating group. Second thing is epoxidation of CBBA. It always occur near the electron rich bond. Normally the electron richness is decided by mesomeric effect when compared to inductive effect. Then the question number 2. The starting metal is cyclopentadiene and it has side chain with COOMe. You are using 9 ppn. You are using hydrogen peroxide and sodium hydroxide. They ask you to find the product. The products are with hydroxyl group. Whether the hydroxyl group near the COMe or away the COMe or below the plane or above the plane. So there are the possibilities. So from the reactant to product you might guess regioselective BBN attack. Selective boration is there. The answer is B. Let us see how. The starting metal is alkene. You are using boron. It's a hydroboration reaction. The hydroboration reaction is a syn addition there. But here boron is bulkier. So where the addition will happen? The addition can happen at A or B or above or below. These are the 2 concepts come here. The attack happen on B and OH form below. The reasons are discussed as concepts. The first concept is the hydroboration is a syn addition. But here anti-addition happen because of bulkiness of boron. So OH is below, COMe above. That is very clear. Then why the attack can be when compared to A? The boron can coordinate with oxygen. Because boron has empty orbital oxygen coordinate, it can be assisted hydroxylation. The product is on B position and hydroxyl group is below the plane. So the answer is clearly B there. Then the question number 3. The starting metal is cyclohexyl group. You have tertiary butyl, bromine and COH. All are syn to each other. You are using potassium tertiary butoxide. They ask you to find the product. Whether the products are with elimination or a bromine substitution or a syn bromine substitution or anti-bromine substitution or the potassium salt of acid. So there are the 4 possibilities. So from the reactant to product you might guess stereochemistry versus elimination is the real question here. The answer is B. Let us see how. The starting metal is cyclohexane. It can be better understood in the chair form. So we redraw to the chair form. Tertiary butyl and bromine are syn and COOH is syn. So we have to draw syn and syn. So hydrogen group is trans to Br. So we redraw to the cyclohexane, tertiary butyl and bromine, COOH is above the plane. Here the COOH is above the plane, so hydrogen is on axial position. So hydrogen and Br are anti-periplanar to each other. So the reaction always dictated by anti-group. Here hydrogen is anti. So if you use the base, proton abstraction happen, bromine leaves, you have alkene formation. You have acid in the side chain. The acid can form salt with potassium ion. So the answer is clearly B. Here the two concepts are important. The bromine is a very good leaving group, so it always leaves. Second thing is the anti-peripheral group is important. The anti-peripheral relationship dictate the whole reaction. Here hydrogen and Br are anti, so if you use the base, proton abstraction, Br elimination happens there. Then the question number 4. The question is which diacid form anhydride quickly. They given 4 acid. One is alkene diacid, one is alkyl diacid, one is alkene trans diacid, one is 1,3 diacid with methylene group on middle. So when compared to the question and answer, the question is really about configuration versus the reactivity. The answer is A. Let us see how. Here the answer is A, but we have to eliminate the other possibilities. Let us see one by one. The answer B, the single bond is there, the bond rotation is free. So COH groups are rotate, not form easily the anhydride. Second is trans group, bond rotation is arrested, but both COH are separated. So it is not possible, no anhydride. Second thing is the middle methylene group is there, the bond is very much free, it can rotate. So definitely it will also not form. Only the alkene with cis configuration forms there because both COH are nearby, anhydride can form easily. Here two concepts you have to learn. To form the anhydride, both COH groups should be nearby and the COH group should be static, should not be free rotated. Then the question number 5. The starting metal is cyclohexane with bromine and tertiary butyl group. You are using COH group anti to each other. You are using tertiary butoxide. They ask you to find the product. The products are alkene with acid or alkene or the bromine above the plane or below the plane. So the reaction is really about substitution is happened or not, elimination is happened or not. So from the reactant to product you might guess the stereochemistry versus elimination is the real question. The answer is B. Let us see how. The starting metal is cyclohexyl group with acid. You can redraw nicely in the chair form. Then you are using the base abstract the proton, anion form there. So the anion is formed, it has to be quenched. The anion quench does CO2 removal and it form alkene there. Only trans group dictate the product here. Here trans group is CO2. So the product is clearly alkene. So if you redraw nicely, you have the answer B. Here the concepts are the anti-group decide the reaction. Here two leaving groups are competing, both are anti to each other, that's why alkene is formed. Here CO2 is the leaving group and bromine also leaving group. That's all from this episode. I hope it was easy. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.